Well, what's up, good people? I'm here again, speaking nothing but the truth and the whole truth, and that's it, and that all. That's all I know. You know what I mean? But we have to stop using the 718 numbers and the 212 numbers because we're 914, and if we call to Albany or we call places that, our people are at, our social security numbers, our things in which belong to us. But when we're using the New York City, then you become the bitten apple. That's the forbidden fruit. Do not fall for the forbidden fruit because the forbidden fruit is what causing all of this immigration and all of these people to come into our country when they only were supposed to be able to go to college and that's it. And now you see them in our communities, in our areas, and you can't go to their country and be in their community. So you have to be mindful of the ignorance of the whoever, the ignorance of the people who are trying to enslave one another by the course of other people's death certificates and social security numbers and names. And when you have a foreign language, you have a foreign name. You can't have a foreign language with a American name. So when you're looking at American, then you're looking at a race of people who was developed from a race of people who are the original people of that race. And when you see that you are not an enemy of anyone, you became held hostage into your own community because of the foreigners who came from islands, who came from overseas Caribbeans and came from these places and angry for revenge over the people who was stable here, who was here conditionally living, conditionally loving, conditionally being one as one people. But when the people come to bring a war against you and you're not prepared to fight an army or a war, then you have to be able to learn how to set up your camp into your own backyard. So once they came in on every corner and they set up their industries on every corner. They did these things with the help of the ignorance of a people. So you have to be mindful of that ignorant person that ain't an inhabitant of the land. So I'm saying this because am an inhabitant of the land. I am an inhabitant of the land in which we living on. And if you don't like it, then you can't make these 6 counties of ours to become a city when there's already 44 of them. And when you don't know what the people don't know won't hurt them, but at the same time, what they do know and what they supposed to know is going to help them. So now we got to look at who are your enemies. You're killing your brothers and sisters who are not your enemy. So when you look at who is doing the killing, I'm talking to you. If I'm talking to a police, if I'm talking to a brother, if I'm talking to whoever I'm talking to, you don't kill your own for the outstanding retardation of a people who come from an island. So now let's look at a bigger picture. If everything is in black and white, then you are colors. But if everything is in a natural tone and to a voice or to a word, then when the word comes to you, you're supposed to be apprehensive to the word. So if you ain't apprehensive to the word, then who are you fooling and playing with in these churches? Who are you playing with in these mosques and these temples? Who are you playing with when you became something other than yourself and now you're making a race of people to become other than themselves because you were changed in the name of a dead person or a spirit or a soul or something you have never even seen before? Even that thing even spoke something to somebody, and somebody came and reported it, said, how can you love me who you have never seen? And you don't even love your brothers and sisters who you see every day. And then you say, well, who was the forerunner? Well, if John was the forerunner and you never got a chance to see the one coming after him, then how can you say that he is on the scene or he is doing anything for you? So now you have to be mindful of the miseducation that you're receiving from all the miseducated people. So when you see the wicked as being so wicked on the earth, then who are not the wicked ones? Those are the ones that you can't see. So when you can't see them, where are they? They are incarcerated because of the people you can see. They try me as so many times in so many different ways, and then they want me to react to a brother to go and take his head off because they owe me money or something like this. But no, it's not the prince. It's not that. It's because I want to do a job, and then they trying to keep the money from you. And this is what they call themselves a iman. You call yourself a Muslim. You call yourself these things, but you don't even have your shit correct. And now when you come and you stand tall to a brother like me, you're going to stand tall because you broke your violations of your oath. So how can you raise your right hand and give your oath to be this brother that you supposed to be, and then when it comes time to be it, you break your word? Now your neck should get taken off. And that's only word up to everything that's in the world. If I come and stand as a 1/3, then I'm going to be the master, the chief of it, because that's what I am. If I become the daggone religion, I'm going to come to the top. If I'm coming to anything in this world, I'm coming to the top. And you got to pay for everything you have done. That you have broke your word inside of an organization with words in it. Who do you think you are when you can break them and all of y'all break each other and then all of y'all break them and now you become somebody important? You broke your word. You are nothing. You are half a man, half a person. You are 1/3 of whatever it may be. I'm not, because I'm not breaking my word and my balls for nobody. You broke your balls to your woman. You broke your balls to people. You broke your life. You broke your word. You're a broken person, and you trying to break everybody else. So you say, who is to let us make man in the image and likeness of God? If you reading this Bible, then how come you ain't comprehending it? I'm not going to keep going right now, but I'm getting hyper. Every day it's going to get even better. Peace and blessings. I'm the Honorable Stephen Ritter. You don't even know my name, and so don't say I signed shit, because you don't even know what name I go under.